Recently, I had someone ask me on Twitch how he can beat his friend's Holy Roman Empire Ramrush as the English. That's actually why I started playing English recently, because I just played one instructional game to show what to do, and then I kind of caught the taste for them. That's why the English build order is coming out this week. So in this game, we're going to be using longbowman aggression to take away their future aggression. And I feel like there's always space to do this as the English, because you've got the micro advantage due to the range. So sometimes going for 2 town centers is not the right play, or even trying to rush up to castle H3 is not the right play, because your faction actually has an inherent advantage of harassment against the other faction. So in order to have an even game, you need to use the aggression that you can use, and that's when you have an even game. And with time in an RTS, you'll know actually when 2 players are having an even game. There'll be like an on par amount of villagers that one player can kill. Like that is a normal amount. That is a normal amount of damage for them to have a 50-50 game when it goes to the late game. And because every faction, every civilization has different early and late game strengths, you need to use what your faction offers you in order to be on par. I hope you'll find this fun, educational, and interesting. I'm playing against his friend in order to show how it's done. GOHF. Now, I am not well versed with the English, and I hope this is not a prank by 2 super high level smurfs. Where they pretend they roleplay as 2 friends with a little ram disputes, but in actuality, either would be good enough to beat me blindfolded, just to embarrass me on stream, but I'm unembarrassable. I've had too many mishaps. So it should be fine. It should be fine. It's actually Viper and Hera, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. It's not that, don't worry. Okay. So then I'm assuming that despite my inexperience with English, at the very least, I have a little bit higher rating, so maybe that can help. Though I would prefer to beat this strategically rather than relying on micro. Not that my micro is that good yet in Age of Empires 4, but I'd rather beat it by strategy so that it's repeatable even if you're not microing your behind off. Loving the Age of Empires gameplay. I've never played the series, but this is good prep. Thinking about playing as China. You're in for something, because they're pretty tough. But don't let that stop you. You could be the first to show how. One tip: towers. Lots of towers, either in defense or offense. Maybe this is gonna make me play more English. Sheep as Delhi, I still think is best first over berries. Because if you go berries, it's gonna delay your feudal by about 15 seconds. If you're okay with that, then it's fine. It just doesn't get you that much to open berries in general. Eat Shafara. So I think we're against Holy Roman Empire. We kind of know what could come. Like, even I do that a lot, the Ram Rush. And I think you don't need any gold. I don't think you need any gold after you get enough. Here's how I think it should start. Archer rush. Now you need 4 villagers on sheep to have non-stop villager production. Okay? Then you need lots of wood in order to afford longbowmen. And if you have any more than 4 villagers, you're building up food surplus to produce something later down the line. And I believe that's what we should do. Yeah, it's a golden retriever, 6 years old. Hope you won. I can show him more. I can show some tricks after this. Just remind me. Hope you won. And maybe he'll show some tricks too. So first of all, I think it's good to wall off your town center with houses, just to kind of block rams. And I think you shouldn't make a second town center yourself. We collected a nice amount of sheep. We're gonna make some extra houses now, while we still have the macro on our mind. The macro capability on our mind. You need lots of wood for longbowmen, and here's how I believe it should start any game against most players with English. Longbowmen harass. And then depending on what they do, you would open barracks afterwards. And generally that's how you want to do it. Longbowmen and spears. You could even start them now, but I think I'm not as well versed in my economy, so I don't want to make an investment now that's going to stop me from non-stop longbowmen. So I think 10 on food is probably enough. Everything now goes to, maybe even too much, everything now goes to wood, because they cost 50 wood. So rally them somewhere nearby, maybe like right here. And press them as many times as you can. They produce at a ridiculously fast pace. And let's see, how many do you need to kill a villager? 6? Villagers have 50. So 10, 8, 9? 9? 9 times 6? You need 9 to kill villagers. So you can either start with 5, which is half of 9. Or you can... How many do we have? 6. It's crazy. Or you can just start immediately. I think you could just start immediately. Not as much surprise, but more disruption. Got 7 now. Once we have 9, we can transition. He's not gonna kill any, you see. Oh. He's not gonna kill any, so... You can make as many as you like, just don't lose any. See, 9 hits. Now we're gonna attack the men-at-arms. He just used it to buy time. Every game that you don't open with a few kills against Holy Roman is a mistake. Yeah, that's a lot of villagers, but it's not enough yet. Keep in mind, we can decide to go all in, but we'll need gold if we want to ever use a blacksmith. We're just gonna keep finding holes, and look, it can help a lot to have a scout, because then you can shoot over the woods. Very nice. And it gives line of sight, it's super key. Before he gets armor upgrade, you can still hurt men-at-arms, so you should start early. Remember to keep making villagers. Now we can make a blacksmith, because we want attack upgrade, you see. Because if he ever gets armor upgrade, we don't do damage anymore, so we not as much anyway. So we need that attack upgrade. He didn't put anything in his tower yet. We can surprise his scout, he's not paying attention. And then we can steal the sheep. Let's get the healing. Now we start our own men-at-arms. And we're gonna get siege engineering when we can. So we drop off these sheep. We're gonna keep poking from different sides. Now we've got healing, which is lovely. And they all have their own campfire, don't they? Oh, I misplayed that then. Okay, now we're gonna get attack upgrade. Yeah, I am gonna ram rush him. For all the times Asherak ram rushed his friend, it's time that someone rams him good sometime. Oops, I accidentally added scout. 125 gold. I should have put the sheep here. Okay, we also need more on sheep. We're gonna use scouts again to provide line of sight. There goes the predator. Very valuable snipe. Oh, I do need to upgrade this. Interesting. Where did those units go? We have exactly enough for 3 rams. We can prepare a mill in case we run out of sheep. Don't need gold anymore. Do need more houses. I think we can probably just win now. He can't have enough. Melee armor can be a nice final touch. Of course, we're not really seeing how to stop run. Hey now! Hey now, that's my thing. Wait, who was ramming? Oh, he's doing it too. Prepare. Repair. Luckily we got lots of lumber. You went minework? Yeah, minework palace. Just ramming back. I would love to see a second game where you just turtle up. Okay, but even if I turtle up, it would still open with the same longbowman harass. Like, the reason I'm doing it is because he lost so much and he's weak. But even if I went to turtle up, it would just be it would be like a farce, because I would just be flexing the macro potential that could come after you kill 15 villagers. Yeah, I may not be able to like, that guy may not be able to kill as many villagers, but the concept is that they don't have anything to longbowmen in the beginning. So the Holy Roman needs to be very fast with outposts, always checking for, I think it's a really hard matchup for Holy Roman actually. You need to have like walls and towers. Merps will ride this high for weeks.